We go live to Venezuela to experience live the closing ceremony of the Fifth ALBA Games 2023.
De ausencia. En esta ocasión, la delegación venezolana se quedó con los máximos honores
with the honors,
con un total de 244
and there was a total of 240 medals of gold and 209 medals of bronze. In the ceremony, there is a vice president of the Bolivarian of Venezuela and the Minister of Popular, Melvin Maldonado, is with the Committee of Organization of the ALBA Games. We should highlight that in these ALBA Games they had the participation of Russia and the second time, and it came to Venezuela to compete under Hezm and under the International Committee of the 2015, where it was competing under the international flag. Everything that happened in the fifth game of the ALBA Games in Venezuela 2023. Venezuela and the Union. Venezuela is the epicenter of the Union.
Y hoy podemos decir que fue un éxito. Luego de 12 años volvieron los Juegos del ALBA y Venezuela se convirtió en sede para este reencuentro. 11 países dieron el todo por el todo durante 9 días en Caracas, Miranda y La Guaira. Nuestro albarino se robó el corazón de todas y todos. Venezuela sigue siendo el escenario perfecto para eventos deportivos internacionales. Así culmina la mejor edición de los Juegos Deportivos de la Somos potencia deportiva. Somos un país abierto al futuro. Somos presente y futuro. Quintos Juegos Deportivos del ALBA Venezuela 2023. Nuestra América.
We're watching live images from the Jose Beracasa Sports Hall at the United Nations Park in Caracas, where the closing ceremony of the Fifth ALBA Games being held, a game that was held from last Friday. After 9 days of competitions, teams from 11 nations have competed, coming together in bonds of brotherhood and friendship, which is the spirit of these games, is the reason for which these games were created back in 2005 by then presidents of Venezuela, Hugo Chavez, and the commander-in-chief of the Cuban Revolution, Fidel Castro. They created these games after creating the ALBA organization as a space to bring solidarity, brotherhood, and friendship and cooperation between the peoples of the members of this organization. In the first game that was held back in 2005 in Havana, where 2,000 athletes from 18 Latin American countries competed in Havana. In this new edition, the fifth edition, these games have not been held since 2011, but now they have come back, and in this new edition, over 3,539 athletes participated in 33 different sports disciplines. It has been a very interesting games in the past weeks. It has been an opportunity for young athletes to compete and show their worth at the start of their sporting career. This ALBA Games has been the first international experience for many of the athletes that competed in different sports events during this past week. We can go very quickly over the medal ranking as we enjoy the images that we are gaining from the Jose Beracasa Sport Hall as they celebrate the closing ceremony of these beautiful games. The medal standing ended with Venezuela in the first place, achieving a resounding victory over every other nation in this sporting event. We have to take into consideration also they had a numerous team. They even had 2 teams for every sport, and they participated in every sporting event, and they secured 255 gold medals, 254 silver, and 226 bronze. Let's now enjoy more of the music of the closing ceremony.
Ya se siente la euforia en la casa, comenzaron los juegos del alba, si se puede jugar con el alma. ¡Juegos del alba!
Fuerte el aplauso, la fiesta, la alegría.
Lo veamos en pantalla, arranca este acto de clausura con lo mejor de estos Juegos del Alba, mejor conocidos como los Juegos de la Hermandad.
We were enjoying the music and dance at the closing ceremony of the Fifth ALBA Games. Let's continue going over the medal standing. We were saying that Venezuela completely dominated the event with 255 gold medals, 254 silver medals, 226 medals. Cuba secured the second position after winning 76 gold medals, 65 bronze, and 65 silver, and 53 bronze. And Russia managed to enter the top 3. Russia, which was a country that was invited to participate in these regional games. We must remember that Russia, after Moscow, started a special operation to denazify and demilitarize Ukraine. Different international organizations of the sporting world forbade Russia from participating. The Olympic Committee is asking for Russian athletes to, if they want to participate in the coming Olympics, they have to do it as neutral independent athletes, because Russia is not allowed to be part of the Olympic Games as of now. But ALBA invited Russia to participate in these games, and they complete the podium in the 3rd position with 30 gold medals, 22 silver, and 9 bronze. Russia was the smallest of delegations, I believe, participating in the games, so it's quite impressive what they have achieved. Nicaragua is in 4th place with 7 gold, 5 silver, and 8 bronze. Dominica in 6th with 2 gold, 2 silver, and 5 bronze. As we are watching the images of the different delegations of different countries enter the hall to be part of these festivities, of this closing ceremony. We are watching right now the delegation of Grenada making its way inside the hall. Let's continue with the medal. We were at the 7th place with St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which secured a gold medal and 4 bronze. St. Kitts and Nevis also managed to win 1 silver and 2 bronzes. And closing with medals earned is Antigua and Barbuda with 1 silver. Grenada and St. Lucia, which are the other 2 nations, they did not manage to win any other medal. Now we are seeing how the different delegations, athletes that still remain in the country, because several athletes, as their competitions ended, returned home before this day. We are seeing a few Cuban athletes that are left in the delegation there. We are now seeing the sportsmen and sportswomen from St. Lucia enter the hall.
Saint Cristóbal, and with this great initiative, let's remember that they are not the ones who competed. It's a small representation. Athletes are upstairs, and it is really reduced. It's not the same in the baseball team and the ones who parade in here, all the sportsmen. There's only a representation, and usually it is like that. There is Russia, this former from Russia, and they came with their champions. With the champions of sports and in tennis and beach volleyball, and they are closing. In any minutes there will be the flag as a champion, Robey Peinado, bearing the flag of the country. Let's see. Let's see the delegation A, B, at the highest. That's the leverage that Venezuela has taken in the ALBA Games. And we win because in 2011 we organized it, and but we didn't get the title. Now we organized and we win. There's no doubt the invitation, the participation of the Russia's brothers here that are here in an international friendship tournament, and that it will help them. It's very important, and it can be a milestone to another presentation, to another invitation that could happen in the future. In the Russian presence in all the international competitions. Let's listen the words of the athletes and the volunteers and the minister. Where is Venezuela? Greetings to all the athletes, delegations, to all the ones who are here. Greetings to our dearest Vice President of the Republic, Delcy Rodriguez. Greetings to all the fellows who are here, the fellows of the organizing committee. This dream of resuming the Fifth ALBA Games, it was granted when we are presidents in 2021, in December 2021, agreed to strengthen ALBA. And from then, 11 months ago, the Minister of Sports and high authorities of the ALBA countries started to materialize the process of organization of the games. Our president, with his will, with his inversion, with his designation of the National Committee, the subcommittees, I would like to recognize the work of La Guaira, of Miranda, and Caracas. The three subcommittees that were present in the development of the games, in the process of the game. We made a sports planification of the Ministry of Youth and Sports, of the Institute of Sports, the federation, the sports federations, the committees, every one of the countries, so that 29 sports installations were restored with all its services. Five residences to our athletes, and a system of hotels to lodging. More than 13 dinners to food, a system of health that have worked perfectly, a system of security that have covered all the events, the transmissions of all the competitions in live in the internet. They give today a successful balance of all the work, that we have made. We have made so that all the material, the installation, 33 disciplines have gone to action, and were 3,700 trainers of 11 countries that have been here have won the 1,000 medals that have been crowned to date. Among them, with the teamwork, there were 7,000 people that have been participating in these Fifth ALBA Games. They have their special characteristic. One of them is, without doubt, it has been one that is very important, that is a pet of our games. Alvarino, our pet. He managed to get what we are, what Venezuelans are. This joy, this enthusiasm, that brotherhood that represents the ALBA Games. Vice President, we have fulfilled the 5 objectives that were agreed in this organization. Strengthen ALBA, Venezuela, our brotherhood, strengthen all that is related to the process of preparation of our athletes towards the Central American Games in the Caribbean, towards the Pan American Games, and next year towards the Olympic Games in Paris 2024. We have proved the capacity of organization to international sports events. We have proven the best results in the sports, and we have worked not only the generation in present, but we have worked as also the generation for the future, our young sports, the youngest. This is part of the orientation that the President gave us, Nicolás Maduro, the rebirth of sport. And from these results, from the result of the Olympic Games of Tokyo 2020, we have seen how the big family of sport have been happening, so that in the participation of events, in the process of preparation, in the strengthening of infrastructures, in the votes, and as well in resuming last year the national sports, and now the ALBA Games. We should keep the way through that rebirth that continues. Vice President, you know it well. Now, in the next month, we are going to be the headquarters of the Central American and Caribbean Games, and they're going to be here as well in our country, in Venezuela. This is all the national system, and we're going for more. And to end, I would like to congratulate and to recognize those who have been behind cameras, those who have done the work, those who have been guaranteeing so that these games will be developed. Our congratulations to our volunteers. Congratulations to all the team. Congratulations to everyone who have made this possible. Congratulations to athletes. Congratulations to trainers. Congratulations to delegates. It has been an extraordinary event. Today, with pride, we can say once again, Venezuela, mission accomplished. ALBA Games have come in. Long live to the ALBA, long live to Venezuela. Thank you, President. The love of the games of love, the games of brotherhood. These are the ALBA Games. We make a call and let's recognize, as Minister said, this acknowledgement to these people, to these women, to these men. Without you, the game would not be possible. And acknowledgement to volunteers. Commitment and dedication to all of you. And we are going to reproduce the video that resumes everything that you have done, everything that the volunteers did during this event.
Ser voluntario ha sido una brutal experiencia. Para mí, ser voluntario es una oportunidad nueva de apoyar el deporte venezolano. Venezuela está más que preparada para no solamente unos Juegos del ALBA, sino unos Juegos Centroamericanos, unos Juegos Panamericanos.
It's the first time that I have this experience with the athletes that are at the other side. Thank you to our President Nicolás Maduro. This big event and where everyone participated. This space was recovered by the government, and now we are here as part of the residency where they found located where all the athletes are, and we have been receiving all. For me, it was a great experience, and I would like to repeat once again, as Venezuela would like to keep being a volunteer. Let's give applauses to the volunteers. Thank you. Thank you. These are your war screams. Now, we are going to receive the representative of the countries that participated in this ALBA Games. They are going to say the words, the experience in these ALBA Games. Russia, Anna. From Cuba, Yarima Lázara. And from Venezuela, 6 medals in swimming, Elmir Pérez Ávila. And we see the 3 athletes that had been selected to say some words. Some words, there's the delegation of Russia. Tell his experience. Minister.
От лица российских спортсменов благодарим за приглашение на игры Альба президента Венесуэлы Николаса Мадонадо и всю Венесуэлу за гостеприимство, которое было оказано нам за весь период нашего пребывания. Мы очень рады, что Россия может принимать участие в играх, особенно когда мы можем выступать под нашим флагом и слышать гимн России. За это хочется сказать отдельное спасибо. В Венесуэле очень хорошие спортсмены и крутые болельщики. Нам было приятно выступать на играх, ощущая вашу поддержку. Хочется пожелать процветания и успехов спортсменкам Венесуэлы и всей стране в целом. Спасибо за приглашение. Ждем вас в России.
Ana Rodina, maestra internacional en karate, categoría menos 61.
In category 61, winner, international winner of karate, winner of the first place in Europe, champion in Russia, winner of the gold medal in his category in the ALBA Games 2023. I would like to welcome the Vice President Daisy Rodriguez, the Minister of Sports, Melvin Maldonado, and all the sports invited and gathered here. On behalf of the Russian athletes, I would like to thank you. I would like to thank the President of Venezuela, Nicolás Maduro, for the invitation to the ALBA Games, and to all Venezuela for his hospitality and for everything that here in Venezuela. We are very happy that Russia participated in the ALBA. For us, it's important that we can participate here under our flag, and it's important to listen to our hymn. Thank you. Thank you, Venezuela. Venezuela has very sport people and great fans. It was a pleasure for us to be in these games, and have your support. I would like to thank you to be successful and to all the sports of Venezuela and the country in general. Thank you for the invitation. We wait for you in Russia. Beautiful words of Ana Rodina, and we continue with our sister from Cuba, Yarima Laza. Dear authorities, people of Venezuela, I speak on behalf of the delegation of Cuba, whose athletes have participated in the Fifth ALBA Games. With a lot of optimism, dedication, and trust in the future of this magnificent experience that we have had. We congratulate and thank the government and the people of Venezuela for the organization of this event, that it is in the honor of the Fidel and Chavez. We congratulate for the results that you have achieved in your delegations. Cuban competed here with respect and admiration in an atmosphere of solidarity and peace. We have the medals, but above all, the shows of love that we received. Thank you, Venezuela. Long live to the ALBA Games. We receive the representative of Venezuela, Elmir Pérez Ávila. Thank you. I'm very pleased to be here one more time and being the voice of all the athletes and of Venezuela in the Fifth ALBA Games. Thank you. Thank you to President Nicolás Maduro, to the Vice President, and to the Minister for the accomplishment of these ALBA Games, where we participated and where we proved everything that we are capable of doing. That despite difficulties, we can do everything. We're united. Okay, the long live to the country, to Venezuela. The words of the athletes are participating in this event of the ALBA Games. Right now, it's the moment that we were waiting for. It's a moment for awarding the countries that are voting right now. Of course. I will make a call to Vice President Delcy Rodriguez, to the Minister of Sports, Melvin Maldonado, and the General Secretary, Felix Torrencia. And the trophy for the third place, is for the delegation of Russia. We invite the ambassador of Russia and the Vice Minister of Sports of Russia that are here with us today in this event of the ALBA Games. Let us hear the applauses to the winners of the third place in these Fifth ALBA Games. Let's continue. As well as the official pictures. Let's continue. And we invite the ambassador of Cuba and our Minister of Sports. Of our brother country. And he will receive the trophy of the second place that is delivered by our Vice President Delcy Rodriguez. Receive our athlete, Lázaro. Here we have Cuba and Russia, third and second place. And there with us the authorities of our countries. And the race will pride the trophy. In the second place in the Fifth ALBA Games. Cuba in second place, and Cuba organized the first games. The Union that they were in Havana, and they won most of the awards, and it got triumphed. Cuba and now Venezuela is organizing it. The champion delegation of these sports. The delegation of Venezuela. The biggest participation when they received the trophy, Emil Perez, it had been the second edition where they were held in Venezuela for the first time, where they achieved 253 gold medals. Here they earned 255 medals. That means the progress. Russia, Cuba, they have won medals in other events, but Venezuela organized this event. When Cuba won everything. And we have kids of 13, 14 years old, 20, 30. They were defending the sports and the generation to the sports right now in home in Venezuela. And we have now the honors. Cuba has 3 and Venezuela 2. Besides, Venezuela conquered the beach volleyball against Cuba in both branches. We have Venezuela as a champion in the Fifth ALBA Games, and of course, this is a proud for us because it will be in the future for us. And we have the winner of the medal gold. She was in the ALBA Games, in the previous ALBA Games, and we see the growth of the sports of Venezuela, and we see the vice president is delivering to everyone, the participants, the trophy to Russia. We see the ambassador, and we see the ambassador of Cuba as well, and of course the delegation of Venezuela. Let's listen.
La virtud y honor, gloria al bravo pueblo que el yugo lanzó, la ley respetando, la virtud y honor, abajo cadenas, abajo cadenas, gritaba el Señor, gritaba el Señor, y el pobre en su choza libertad pidió. A este santo nombre tembló de pavor el vil egoísmo que otra vez triunfó. A este santo nombre, a este santo nombre tembló de pavor el vil egoísmo que otra vez triunfó. El vil egoísmo que otra vez triunfó. Gloria al bravo pueblo que el yugo lanzó, la ley respetando, la virtud y honor. Gloria al bravo pueblo que el yugo lanzó, la ley respetando, la virtud y honor.
¡Que viva Venezuela!
Escuchamos el himno nacional de la República Bolivariana de Venezuela
of the Bolivarian Venezuela, the winner of the first festival of the youth of La Guaira. Venezuela is a champion, but immediately, according to protocol, we should have the ceremony of the... Yes. And before that, we have the words of the president to end these Fifth ALBA Games in the name of the President Nicolás Maduro. Let's listen. I would like to ask you that everyone stand up. Let's give applauses to all our athletes that participated in the events, in these games. In behalf of the President Nicolás Maduro, all the people of Venezuela, to thank the countries of Latin America and Caribbean that are here in this organization of ALBA. As Fidel Castro said in 2005, in the first edition of these games, that they were made, that a dream was being In the Fifth ALBA Games, we can say to Fidel Castro, Hugo Chavez, that that dream is our future for the union of our people of Latin American, Caribbean, and ALBA. I do not believe that there is better space to express the spirituality of tolerance, of living, of friendship, that it is not in sports. Not only in the realization, not only in the personal growth of an athlete and everything that leads to a society in general, but all that the young people are sports. And today our athletes for 11 delegation, we have they have an event with big competitions. I should confess that as a former participant of tennis, Venezuela won and it was a big emotion, but it participated with the our special guests, Russia. There is no better space. Every one of you has in your heart the flag of your country. You have your flags, and today when we are ending these games, the only flag is the flag of humanity, for peace, for friendship, for brotherhood. So congratulations. Officially, on behalf of the President Nicolás Maduro Moros, we end successfully the Fifth ALBA Games. The Fifth ALBA Games. Congratulations. There we had the participation of the Vice President of the Republic, and it's the official end of the ALBA Games, of the flame that started on the 21st April in La Guaira, and that it lived during 9 days in that place, in Miranda, in Caracas, with the cultural events and the flag and the brotherhood, the solidarity of all the countries. And that initiated Chavez and Fidel Castro. Here we have again to end the best participation in the history of Venezuela, but as well the best of all events made. A lot of congratulations to all of you. Happy come back to your country, friends, brothers, sisters, athletes. The flame is the flame for the Fifth ALBA Games is ending. And it starts the official song that ends the closing event of the ALBA Games. 12 hours of transmission, 12. It is difficult that we are going to have this again, and Cesar knows better about this. A channel of television, it is very difficult that the channel of television have dedicated so much hours to an event such as this, from 8 to 12, and usually the Venezuelan television doesn't have this in live, from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. There was broadcast of the ALBA Games, and this is thanks to an version and to the presidency of the Republic, so that Venezuela, so that Latin America could see the games. We enjoy as well the ALBA Games and the performing of our athletes, the most important, the international sports.
We're watching live the closing ceremony of the Fifth ALBA Games with dance and music. Participants bid a farewell to the Games. The event was attended by government authorities and high-level representatives of the participating delegations. Venezuelan Minister of Youth and Sports, Melvin Maldonado, spoke at the closing ceremony and welcomed the outstanding performance of the Games. The minister added that the Games fulfill the goal of strengthening ALBA and strengthening the sports generation of the present and the future. Stay tuned with teleSUR English in upcoming news briefs to stay up to date on international events.